Oh, good. Do you see a little button at the little light at the top? It means it's recording. You all see that?
Yeah.
Yeah, so watch what you say. Well, I'll just go ahead and get started. It's 8 after, and I'm hoping we can get through this pretty quickly. So let's see, I'm going to share the, where's my, here we go. So,
oh wow, that's nice.
Yes, do you all see that?
Yeah.
Okay, good. So I'm gonna work off of this. This is the same example, and I think I sent you this for yourselves. So what we're gonna work with is just one set of data here. So we're gonna get rid of, let me think. I think I'm gonna get rid of the lows, the low temperatures, and let's see. And if you click on, notice in Google, if you see this little circle thing there. Where's there? Oh yeah, I can do annotate here. Where is it? Right around here. When you stop, I guess I should stop this. I'm gonna quit annotating. If you click on this, you get a bunch of options. It's like a right click. You can hit delete column, so it gives you some. Okay. And I'm gonna get rid of this chart here. We don't need that. Do you all know how to make line graphs in Sheets? You feel comfortable with that? Yeah. Okay. Well, stop me if you don't. Okay. So what we're gonna do is, right now we've got all these nice ups and downs here, right? We've got an up here. We've got a low here. But sometimes it's useful to know are those highs and lows are away from the mean or the average of a temperature. If you remember, one of the big issues is we're talking about global warming. And in global warming, we've got a lot of temperatures that go up and down, and people look at the graph and they say, what's the big deal? As soon as you put down a line for the standard deviation, kind of boundary lines, you'll see that the temperatures are going beyond the positive 3 standard deviation lines, which means that, you know, stuff that used to happen only once every 100 months or 100 years is now happening every month. So the idea of the lines is to kind of show you how dramatic the changes are, or anomalies in temperatures, anomalies in the measurements of any kind. I'll show you how this gets set up. So the first thing to do is to put a, what do you call it? Put a the mean line on what the average is. Any idea how to find the average of these temperatures using Sheets?
Just highlight all the way down and just go on the bottom right and find average.
Yep. So just do equals average, and it's helping you out here. Hit enter. And I'm going to reduce decimals to, might as well do that. And I'm going to label this just so that I don't know what's going on. Or actually, I'm going to call this the mean, since we're going to be using the word mean more. It's the same thing, right? If you want to open up your own thing and kind of toggle back and forth, you're welcome to do so. If you want to follow along on your version. Everybody okay there so far?
Yep.
Devin's back.
Hey, Devin, can you hear me? Devin is quiet. Let me see what she says. Can you hear? Yeah, Devin says she switched laptops. She can hear us. Good. Yeah, so if you want to, like I said, if you want to have a laptop open and your phone, I'm not sure how you want to work this. So now I'm going to create a line, another line for the mean value. So I'm going to come up here, make a title, MEAN. That's going to be my mean line. And I'm going to put in the number 47.4 and drag down. Okay. And at this point, there's two ways to add this line to the chart. I'm going to do it one way, and then I'll do it the other way. I can add a series. See this right here? Add series. I come over here, pull down there.
Okay.
So,
I have a question.
sure.
So we're using just like one set of data points, like high or lows?
Yes, you always use one set of data points. You can't use several set of data points. What is AJ doing?
I'm just doing my work.
Quarantine snacks.
All right. So now you can see how many data points are above the average and below the average. See that? So right away, you've got some more information coming out from this graph. You've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 days below average. Hold on one second. I've got Devin emailing in sheet. How do we turn in the graph?
Yeah, how do you want us to turn it in?
Oh yeah, I'll have to put it under assignment. I'll fix that later. Okay, so let's put in a line for temperatures that are above and below 1 standard deviation. Any suggestions for doing that one?
We have to find the standard deviation first.
There you go. So I'm going to do st dev here equals and equals standard deviation, and I'm going to highlight my temperatures. Make it bigger, easier to read for you all. Let's see. Reduce decimals. So there's the standard deviation. So how do you think we're going to get the next lines in? One
You
above
gotta
and
add a
one
row.
below.
You
What's
gotta
that?
add a column, standard deviations going down.
Yep. So come up here, get rid of this cell. I'm going to type this mean plus 1 SD. Make that bigger. Let's see.
So are we turning in two different graphs?
I'm mostly going to be looking for this particular graph where you're adding the two, adding the standard deviation boundaries.
Okay.
That'll let me know that how you're doing. Okay.
Right.
So what do you think I type in here?
Equals mean plus 10.21.
10.21. Where'd you get 10.21?
Oh, not 0.21. That's for my own data. Whatever your
Gotcha.
data. whatever
Okay.
your
Click the-
deviation is.
one of the mean columns, and then you click the
Yep.
standard deviation.
7.4 plus 4.9. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and make these a little larger so we can see them easier. There we go.
Do you
Drag
want
it
our
down.
to be set up the same way?
What's that?
Do you want our dates to be set up the same way?
Your
Like, do you want us
dates.
to have like
You
3,
can
2017, or just like the days?
You said
you can yeah, you can use either one.
Okay.
You can use either one, days or dates. It's the most important thing is that they're in sequential order.
I just have like 1, 2, 3, 4.
That would be fine. That would be fine. So now you can go back to your edit chart. There's two. I'm going to do it the other way to show you how another way to add 2 lines. You go highlight everything, and let's see, insert chart. This is where my insert chart is, and there it is. Okay. So now I can throw this one away.
Right.
So how many temperatures are above 1 standard deviation? How many days above 1 standard deviation?
Not many.
Yeah, just 2 of them, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And then we'll add. We can add a mean minus. So here's what you can do with the. Let's see, where is it? Right, text wrapping. Center. Make it
Now,
pretty.
do you want us to do this again for the lower minimum
Yes.
temperature, not maximum temperature?
Yeah, mean
Okay.
minus 1 SD.
Wait, so we're gonna have a separate graph for the low temperatures?
Yes.
Well, what I'd like for you to do is to, I think I gave you a website, and I'll switch to that, and you basically do this thing from scratch on your own. So that would be equals 47.4 take away 5.9. Split down. Edit charge, add series.
All right, I think I understand, Schroeder. I have to go now. Thank
All right,
you.
very good.
Thank you.
All right, very good.
All right, bye.
Bye.
So you want me, so we're making another graph too, but with the low temperatures?
No, what I'd like for you to do, if we go back to let me switch to my, I'd like for you, can you see my screen?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, good.
That was it.
Well, first of all, before I switch away from this, if you can hold your question for just a second. Sydney and Devin, are you okay with this so far?
Yeah.
Yeah, I hear a little hesitation. What's your question?
No, I was just checking out the graph. I've been doing it like side by side, so I've been like trying to pay attention to both.
Okay, good. Okay. How about you, Devin?
I'm just watching first. I'm gonna do it after. I'm
Okay.
trying to like
Okay, I'm gonna hit record on, I mean, save on this, and then we'll see how this, whether we, how this will, and then put it on Classroom. So what I was gonna say is, on the Classroom, we've got this. If we click on National Weather Service, okay, daily data for a month. What city do you prefer? What do you think? Somebody
I
pick a
just
city.
Toledo.
Toledo. All right, Toledo. Let's see. Toledo Express, whatever that is. Should we do it for February? Sure, why not, right? Let's do it for January. Okay, January, done. And view. Okay, now who wants to type all this stuff in?
Nobody. You can just copy and paste it though, right?
Yep. So I'll show you how that works. You're going to end up
That's what I
copying and pasting extra stuff. So I'm going to do this. So you did the copying and pasting?
Yeah,
That
I
work
already
for
did
you?
that. I already have on the thing, but I just
Good.
wasn't sure on like if we should be making 2 graphs or not.
No, just one. So here's how you can copy and paste. So I'm going to hit copy and close this window and then go back to this. Where was I? I'm going to create a new, and I'm going to put it kind of in the middle because I want to put headers on top. Paste. So that's the day. That's the high temp, I think it was. And that's really all we're interested in. So all
Okay.
of these other ones, you do that, delete. That's all we want.
Alright, I just wasn't sure about if we need more content like that too.
Okay. And I'm going to replace day just to make it simpler. I'm going to do 1. Okay, and
Yeah,
that's
that's what I.
equal to 1 plus the previous one. Oh, it's screwed up. Okay. I'm going to come over here. Sorry. I'm going to delete this. Once dates are in there, it I'm going to do 1 and then do equals 1 plus. So I'm making a formula. There we go. And that's going to be the day. There it is. Okay. And now add the mean.
All right. Thanks, Mr. Reader.
Sure. All right, Aiden.
Bye.
See ya. So Sydney and Devin, any questions or?
Not yet.
Okay. If you want, you either, both of you can, you're able to share your screen with me if you're a little stuck and you want me to see what's going on. You're welcome to do that.
Okay.
Okay. I'm going to go ahead and hit stop record and then see what